Well, listen,
All
I
right.
just gave away a whole bunch of cards. There was a PSA Authentic in there, not Authentic Altered, Authentic. It was a 2019 Prism basketball card. So I don't know what the hell happened there. I pulled it out of a pack, graded it, and got it back Authentic. There were a bunch of 5s. I got an SGC 7 on a modern card that I also pulled out of a pack and put right in a sleeve and graded. By the way, that's another thing. Because a card is a card, a grade is a grade. No grading company will ever tell you that the grading standards have changed over time. And every time we yell about this, we shout about this, we talk about it. Every time we do that, we kind of get told we're idiots and there's no such thing as pop control and the whole deal. But now the pendulum swung to the other side. I mean, there are more 5s coming back in grades, 6s, 8s. And I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. And look, we used to talk about grading companies a lot more often. And yes, we're sponsored by SGC. But
We're sponsored by our customers and our listeners.
why
Really?
would a grading company be extra hard on grades? Why? Is it because they think that that's the way to have credibility? Are they afraid of
There's
a
too many
card
slabs
porn?
in the marketplace.
Right?
They want to preserve value.
Yeah, so they want to preserve value. Is that what it is? They want to preserve value.
Well, only
Is it,
tens are the only thing that ever held value. So they
Is
want to
it-
preserve their main
is
asset.
it when there are public stories about trimming getting through cards that all of a sudden the people Willy Wonka walks the chocolate factory floor and says to people, "Tighten the screws, folks. Look at that trimming. We don't want to be giving out a 10 on a card that looks like a 6. So we don't want to be on the cover of that page. We don't want to be on Instagram. So you know what? If you got
I
a
think
card
what
that
they
could be a
say
9
is-
or an 8, make it an 8.
I think what they say is no more borderline 10s. If it's a 10, it's a 10. Because these companies, their number one asset is their best grade. Not grade, forget vintage for a second, not 1 through 9. It's 10. It's 10, and with black label, gold label with the other companies. That's the main asset, and they have to protect it. That's my opinion.
All right. Well,
You've said it before. PSA, people chase the 10.
they can protect their asset all they like. People just won't grade with them. If you grade cards, if you send $1,000 worth of cards off for grading, which is not getting you as many as it used to, right? And you get back 10% 10s.
So think about that. That's squeezed from both sides, right? They've raised prices.
You're now
And
paying more.
You're paying
and
more.
you're getting less. And the
And you're-
secondary on anything other than a 10 is crap. You might as well have just sold it raw. You're already out because you're out the money because of what you paid for grading. Doesn't matter what the company is.
And then watch this. Let's say you jackpot, right? Gage, you hit the lotto ticket. Perfect card. You got the perfect grade. Upcharge. Give me my money. You can't make it up. Like it's interesting. But let's go positive.
And yet they must have been getting so many at PSA that they no longer are doing the Tuesday, Thursday events. Now, if you're a Collectors Club member, you can submit as many cards as you want at the economy level, which is
I love that they called it economy.
$50 a card. $50 a card economy.
I
But keep
love
in
that
mind, guys,
economy.
the complete through date is still March 14th. And that, by the way, March 14th for bulk submitters. That's what they've completed through. And what that means is that that's when they logged it in. All right? I'll have you know, the oldest sub that we have, we mailed out in December and was logged in. You want to take a guess? Their complete through is March 14th. You want to take a guess what day our sub was logged in?
March 13th.
March 15th.
That's hilarious. That's really funny.
March 15th, our thing is logged in.
So I always like I like observing people. I like watching people. I grew up in the cafes. I was always wanted to watch like what makes people happy, or what makes couples happy, right? And I'll tell you what I observed today on your Whatnot stream is one guy who's always happy with the hobby. We're talking about the hobby. That's basketball guard guy.
Yeah,
and he
man.
doesn't grade cards,
He never grades anything. But,
right?
And he got 2 golds. He bought 2 packs in, and he got 2 golds out of 50 in Topps Chrome, that guy. Lucky. He needs to go buy a lotto ticket.
He doesn't spend money on grading. He doesn't have the heartache, the headache, any of that stuff, and he has all the joy.
Listen,
Question.
he does it the right way. He likes what he likes. He buys what he likes. He doesn't get dragged into the mud. He doesn't get involved in the drama. I'm guilty of it myself sometimes, getting involved in the stupidity. The truth of the matter is, if we're going to go positive for a second before you jump into the next thing, is there has to be a way for it all to work. There has to be. This is a hobby built on sports, right? It's built on games. It's built on baseball, which people grow up. It's built on basketball. It's built on heroes. And that's why we like this stuff. We're watching our heroes play and collecting cardboard with pictures of our heroes on it, right? There's got to be a way for all of it to survive, because it's funny. Think about it, and not to go negative, but I think about this all the time. Not anyone specific, but I think it's amazing that now we hear so much about how this should be about collecting and it shouldn't be about investing. Why not? Why can't it be about both?
So thank you all for listening to another episode of Lucas, Tigers, and Bronzo My. I wanted to tell you about a new service that we have starting as of today, and I'm really, really excited to bring it to you guys. So as a part of our partnership with SGC, we got 50 free submissions every single month, and many of you have taken advantage of that. And it's amazing that we could have the opportunity to 650 episodes, 675 episodes in, to go ahead and give back to our community. As people were sending those cards in, they asked, can we send 5, 10, 20 more cards to you guys? We'll pay for it, but we wanted them graded with SGC. You guys know SGC is turning cards around in 13 to 14 business days, have incredible customer service, and their secondary market values are going up day after day after day. And that's exciting for the hobby and exciting for the grading landscape. So we didn't want to just rush into it. We wanted to do it right. And what we did was I relocated here to Boca Raton, Florida. I opened up a P.O. box maybe 5 minutes away from SGC, and I will be hand delivering and hand picking up the cards. So you don't have to worry about anyone else touching your cards. It will be me, and I will update you every step of the way. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to personally pick up the cards from a P.O. box, prep them, new card saver, new penny sleeve, and deliver them to SGC every single Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Well, it lets the stragglers over the weekend come back through on Monday and gives me a day to prep, and it basically gives SGC the entire week to work on grading those cards. Once your cards pop, only then at the end of the process will you be paying for the service. It's $25 per card, simple as that, and the turnaround times have never been faster. We're hearing right now 13, 14, less than 20 business days. So there it is. 9170 Glades Road, number 135 is the P.O. box in Boca Raton, Florida, 33434. 9170 Glades Road, number 135, Boca Raton, Florida, 33434. Of course, you could shoot me an email or shoot me a text anytime, and I'm always available. Many of you already have my email. It's iamandrewgoldberg@gmail.com. or my cell phone number, 215-519-9154. Reach out with any questions. I could walk you through the process. I've hopped on the call with quite a few of you, and I'm happy to do that. Love you, Luca Nation.